Very well, thank you. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm absolutely brilliant, thank you. Gorgeous day for the open day.
It is, it's beautiful.
And you have just arrived with a freezer?
Yes, we bought a freezer in for some, I think they're going to be ice blocks for the kids. And,
Lovely.
Yep, so perfect.
And what do you think that the room in Goolgowi is going to mean for your community?
It's a simple way for support where there's not a lot around, for the fact that it's hard to find, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit,
yeah, all the different
not quite
services.
English, but
yeah, all the services that a bigger city or a bigger community would have.
yes.
Yep. Yeah, so your community has really filled that void for the community, haven't they?
Yes, yeah, no, it's sad to say the poor little communities sort of lack a lot of this stuff, which we're leading the front, so we're
Yep.
the first start.
You're all legends. So you're a member of the SES?
Yes.
And how long have you been doing that for?
Since about 2004.
Oh wow, that's dedication. How many members do you have?
Like everybody, we've probably got 20 members and probably maybe 10 really active members.
And what are the ages?
We're trying for younger, but most of the ages at the moment probably would be an average of over 40.
Yeah, we've got to get the young ones engaged, don't we?
Well, they're the future, so they're the ones that need to run it, and so
yeah.
So what we're looking today, as well as we'd like people's opinion, not a younger person's perspective on what they'd like to see in their community and their services and where they'd like to see them going.
Yeah, right. And how many young people do you have in this community?
That's a hard one, because we've got a variation of ages. People sort of come and go, so I'm not 100% sure, honestly.
And so a lot of your members are farmers or retirees, or?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
One retiree, not too many retirees, but most working people, and some farmers. Yep.
Yeah. How many people are in your community?
Well, Goolgowi, the township's around 300. I don't know whether it's 360 or something, 400 with the surrounding areas with the farms and that. Yeah, so.
That's awesome. Well, let's get on with the day, hey? And thank you so much for your support and everybody else that supports the SES, because you do a wonderful job.
Thank you very much. And
thanks, Lawrence.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. That's what we're here for.
Perfect.
How you going, Jumbo?
Good, darling. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. So you've come along to the open day at the room in Goolgowi?
Yep.
And what's your role? I see that you're in the Lions Club.
I'm the president of the Hillston Lions Club.
Oh, beautiful. So you've come along today to support?
To support, do the barbecue for everyone.
Oh, got to have a sausage and bread, don't we?
Oh, sausage and steak, yeah, always.
Beautiful.
Goes down well.
Local steak?
Yes, yep. And yeah, just in support of mental health for our area, community. And yeah, we made a donation of $10,000.
Oh, fantastic. Go you.
And looking to donate further in the future. So
awesome. So how many members do you have in your Lions Club?
Currently we have 7, 8
Yep.
in our Lions Club. We're hoping to get more, but yeah, otherwise unfortunately we'll have to close down.
Oh, that's no good.
No.
So for those watching that aren't aware of geographically, where's Hillston from Goolgowi?
Hillston from Goolgowi is 60 kilometres west.
Right.
So we're sort of in the middle of nowhere. So we're hour and a half to Hay, 2 hours to Cobar, 4 hours to White Cliffs and that area.
Yeah, right.
So yeah.
Fantastic. So if you've got one thing to say to people who are watching this outside of the region, what would you say to come and visit?
Come and visit the whole area. We're always got plenty of work. If you don't want to work in our area, you don't want to work. We got so much here. We've got the zoo. We've got, yeah, it's just a diverse area.
So get on it, ladies and gentlemen. So have a great day here at the room in Goolgowi. And thank you so much for flipping those snags and for all of your support. I'm sure it's going to be used very wisely and supported very much in the community.
Yes, it will be.
Thanks, Jumbo.
Thanks, darling.
I'll let you get back to the snags.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye. How you going, Lisa?
I'm well, thanks.
Good, good. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Green Gecko Art Studio.
And whereabouts are they?
And that's at Green Gecko Garden Centre.
In what location?
In Griffith.
In Griffith?
Yes.
There you go. And you've donated all this beautiful artwork that's in...
So a friend and I, Daitar Art Studio also, donated a lot of the works to put into the centre.
Fantastic. So art in visual and audio is very important in rural communities, isn't it?
Yeah, very important to have a creative outlet to give people hope.
That's right, the hope. See, there's that word again. Hope.
Make communities come together.
That's right, that is so true. And what do you think of the room in Goolgowi?
It's an incredible achievement, really. Yeah.
Murray's done a wonderful job, hasn't she?
Yes,
she has.
And much needed as well.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your support, and it's a really good turnout of everybody. So, yeah, we look forward to seeing more.
Thank you.
Thank you. How you going, guys?
Good, how you going?
Yeah, good, thank you. Who do I have here?
I'm Peter. I'm from the Well Connected team in Wellways, where we're based in Griffith.
Beautiful.
My name's Will Gordon. I work in Suicide Prevention Program, based in the Wellways office in Griffith as well.
Fantastic, brother. And
Ferna from Wellways in Griffith. I'm working for After Hours.
oh, fantastic. Look at all this, our brothers and sisters coming together to help everybody. So, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
So, Wellways is a mental health and support and recovery program. In our programs in our office, we have five different programs actually. And starting with the Well Connected one, as Peter said, Ferna's After Hours program is connected to that Well Connected one as well as a support on after we close on a Monday and a Tuesday, and also on the weekend, so people are being supported. My suicide prevention program is for people who may be in a suicidal crisis or having suicidal ideations. We also have an after suicide support, which supports people who have been bereaved by suicide. So, and also we have a CLS program, which is high needs people that have been diagnosed with mental health, and a HASI program for people who may be in an emergency situation of either being homeless or on the verge of being homeless. We've been here working in the Goolgowi district now for a bit over 3 years with a heavy footprint because of the suicides that have occurred in this area. Wellways and Goolgowi have always had a good connection. And that's why we're out here today, to promote more to the people that don't know about us, so we can keep up that connection here in the community, and people need support, so just want to have a quick chat. We're here to help.
Fantastic. So thank you so much for coming out to the room in Goolgowi and for supporting the community. So just remember, guys, mates helping mates, you're never alone. And there are organisations like this awesome one scattered everywhere, and if you're watching this from outside of the region, if you need help, you can either message us or you can make contact with one of your agencies.
Thank you.
Just on that then, so Wellways goes from the top of Queensland right down the eastern seaboard all the way through Tasmania. There is a number that you can call, it's a national number, and it is 1300 111 400. So if you need any support through Wellways, or if we can't support you, we will point you in the right direction of somebody who can.
Fantastic. Keep up the work, good work, guys. And remember, everybody, smile and ask a mate how they're going.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming along today. My name is Anita. I'm from Bendigo, and this is Lee, who is one of our valued volunteers. I'm from the Australian Horizons Foundation, and Murray didn't want to do any speeches, so I said to my friend here, Helen, we're going to do it. All right, because I think this is a very worthy day to actually acknowledge a lot of people, in particular one lady. I just wanted to share the story as to how your little community got onto our radar. Our foundation is based up in far north Queensland in Georgetown. It is now a national foundation. Our cards are out the back there. And we are basically focused on the social and economic support of rural communities with a big focus on the mental health well-being. We don't like to use that word mental health all the time, we just like to have that social connection, and that's our focus. So one day, I was the board member and I came up with an idea that we had to celebrate our rural communities. We had to think glass half full. We had to celebrate every man, woman and child, past, present and future, as to who is making our rural communities and who make them tick, such as yourselves here today. So fast forward to a couple of years after that, I met Helen when you weren't even an MP in Wentworth, I believe. We had a guy kayaking down the River Murray to raise money for us, madman, but anyway, he did it, which is a fantastic feat. Anyway, I rang Helen and I said, do you have a community in your electorate that could do with a little bit of love? I make documentaries, so one of our projects that we have at Let's Get Rural is about documenting the beautiful parts of our communities. Well, who is the glue? What is the glue? Why are you here? Everything all about it. So we came to Goolgowi. That was a long time ago. But Helen put me in touch with Marie. Marie and we had a bit of a chat. Our comedian ambassador who was hosting this particular documentary came up with me. I met this wonderful woman along with a lot of other people, learnt the story about the community, and we did it. And it's great. So it's on our YouTube if you want to have a look at it. Marie then said to me, I want to create something for the community. I said, fantastic, what do you want to do? And she said, well, we've got access to a room. I don't know what to call it. So Marie rattled off all these different names, all these different slogans, and I said, no, we've got to make this sexy, we've got to make it happy, we've got to make it inviting, and we've got to make it somewhere where people want to come, not just to sit down and talk to a mental health counsellor or a financial counsellor or the services that are here, but somewhere where they can feel safe, where they're going to have confidence in knowing that what they're sharing within these walls, within the room, is going to stay there and they can walk out a little bit happier. So I said, fantastic, leave it with me. So me being me, and I do quirky marketing, I sat down and I started to play around and I came out with this, the room in Goolgowi. I came up with the two eyes looking at each other, because that's what we do. We must look at each other in our eyes so we can connect. And by the way, if you look in somebody's left eye with your right eye, you're actually making a better connection with them. I'll leave that with you. But this particular little slogan, I then said to, and the branding, I said to Marie, put it out to the community and see what everyone thinks. And she came back and she said, love it. And that was quite a while ago, and I've still got all those messages of backwards and forwards in the conversation. So then, as life goes, things happen, and we just keep going. And then Marie rings me up and she says, we're having an open day. And I said, oh, this is so cool, I'm so excited. And we banged up the poster that has been scattered all around on a virtual level and in a grassroots level. And now Helen is here and we're all here, and the room in Goolgowi is here, which I think is absolutely fantastic and a credit to everyone. I won't single out Marie, because without everyone's support, Marie couldn't have achieved her dream. So give yourself a big round of applause. And all the agencies that have come from far and wide that are making this possible, I think is just absolutely commendable. And I've had a chat with most of you here, and Marie doesn't know this, but I'm making a little documentary about today, and you'll find it on Let's Get Rural. The eye roll. I wanted to tell her last night when we were having dinner, and I'm like, no, be quiet, Anita, don't say anything. However, I did tell her that we did have a little present for the room, and she's like, oh no, tell me, and I said, no, then it won't be a surprise. So there's our little contribution to the room.
Thank you.
And all I would like you guys to remember is that please look after yourselves, please smile, please look at each other, okay, look at each other in the eye and say, how you going, mate? So this is for you to put up wherever you think is I'll hand over to Helen. Oh, and one last thing. Marie's asked if everyone could please fill out the suggestion box, and we actually have 2 boxes of kids' helmets that have been donated to us. So
we'll give those out.
there's different colours. So Christmas is early for the kids today. Over to you.
All right, thank you. For those that don't know me, I'm the local state member, Helen Dalton, and I grew up at Rankin Springs, so Goolgowi is very well known to me. I've been along with the journey, I guess, with Mari, and it always takes somebody to drive a cause. And of course, Anita, it's almost faked that you've held up and making a difference. I was here for the opening of the rooms, and that was Mari was a great driver for getting this done, and it looks fantastic. It's great to have this space. And of course, the services can come in here, trying to get things out here so that you don't have to travel in there. It's a lot easier, and it can be, well, it's a user-friendly, warm space. And it's wonderful to have it here. I think you're very, very lucky. I've just come back from Parliament and giving everyone a bit of a razz down there, and I was speaking to the Mental Health Minister talking about our problems, and of course I keep quoting that statistic, and I don't want to really get down in the grim parts of it, but we do have about 2.5 times the suicide rate in the Murrumbidgee than Sydney, and I keep banging the table and saying if this was happening in Sydney, there would be a Royal Commission. You would be rolling out everything that you could to give us a hand. So Rose Jackson certainly knows that I'm on the radar. I have been advocating for a mental health unit in Griffith Base Hospital for a long, long time, especially with the rebuild, and you know, thumping the table. And anyway, Rose tells me that, you know, that's not a good look, because we haven't got any mental health units in any hospital in our electorate, and my electorate goes all the way to South Australia, so it's 110,000 square kilometres. Anyway, thank you. And I'd like to hand over to Mari, because she'd love to have
I wasn't intending on getting up and talking. I'm very uncomfortable doing this, so I just do not want to be the centre of attention. But I just want to thank you all so much for coming, especially on a sad day when a lot of you are taking time out of, you know, it's not your normal working hours, etc. To the community, thank you for backing me. Thank you for everyone's support. And I just want you to know that this room is available for so many purposes. It's not just mental health. There's all sorts of services that will be running from here. Absolutely. But we just have to put our hands up and say, yes, we want to use it. Yes, we need you to come out. Because if we don't, it's not going to happen. There's a suggestion box here. I want you all to write down whatever thoughts, ideas, comments, whatever you've got in mind of what you could use this room for, what we can do, what the community needs. And it's really important that we back this, because without community support, it's not going to keep going.
Lions, Gumbo? Yeah. Hillston Lions would like to present you with a donation.